I'm RJ Rice. Today on Lincoln Now, the start of Rosh Hashanah, an update on the hurricane, and P. Diddy again? You can find us at Lincoln Live TV on Instagram.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Evelyn Cahill and Grace Miller.
Longer class period means longer study halls, an alternative for those who need a break.
Lincoln High School is full of talented students. Now, some are pointing their talents in a new direction.
And the night in sports, the highlights and the lowlights.
You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Grace Miller.
And I'm Evelyn Cahill. Grace, did you know that today is National Smarties Day?
I sure did. I also know it's National Name Your Car Day and National Custodial Work Recognition Day.
But today is also important for many people at our school, and not just because it's National Pumpkin Seed Day.
Today marks the start of the Jewish New Year, also known as Rosh Hashanah. Jewish people all over the world will be reflecting over last year and bringing in sweetness for the new one.
This holiday ends when the sun goes down on Friday. We spoke with Jess Handmaker to see how her family is welcoming in the new year and what some of their traditions look like.
For Rosh Hashanah, me and my family get together for a family dinner, and we eat apples and honey, challah, and a bunch of other homemade traditional Jewish foods. It's a super special holiday. It's one of the most important ones of the year, and it's just a day where we can get together and celebrate the new year all together.
Thanks, Jess. College application season is in full swing for the class of 2025, and the staff is here to assist the seniors. Tonight, the school is hosting its annual Learning Differences College Fair to give the seniors the chance to interact with representatives from colleges and university. We talked with Ms. Cisco for more information.
We are having the Learning Differences College Fair here in the Media Center at the main building at Lincoln High School. It will be from 6 o'clock to 7:30. It's for all students, but mainly supporting students on an IEP or a 504. The students will have an opportunity to talk to the colleges and universities about their needs, supporting their IEPs or their 504s, about different programs that the colleges may offer.
Once in a while, our brains need a break. The library offers a time for students during study halls to take a break from their schedule and interact with others and have some fun. We talked to Mrs. Gleek to hear the importance of these brain breaks and some fun activities to look forward to. Here she is.
This year, with study halls being so long on block days, the idea of a brain break is really just to give students a chance to utilize time that they might be done with work and so they don't have anything else to do. We've done board games. Today we're doing card games. Upcoming things, we have an escape room coming. There will be some arts and crafts coming, as well as the guidance department is coming in once a week starting this week to offer programs for students to have a chance to work on mindfulness and ways to de-stress.
Thanks, Mrs. Gleek.
Right down the hall in the choir room, there are some big changes.
Yes, there are. Some new faces that have been seen in some of the other musical groups around the high school.
Whether it is from the band, orchestra, or the musical, they are new in choir this year and ready to take on their next step in their musical journey.
From rocking out in an 80s theme or singing in a gospel choir, our William Wida has the story. Here he is.
It has always been an expectation for you to be able to do a cappella or chorale. You must have done choir in middle school and in freshman or sophomore choirs.
But in the last few years, we've kind of made some exceptions to that as we've made new friends that have come to us from the band that have wanted to audition, or the orchestra and have had some musical experience. And also sometimes people from the musical that come in and want to be part of the choir too.
With these new people, and with such a big change of going against years of tradition, there has to be benefits.
So the benefit of adding new people is they bring a fresh perspective. For instance, the instrumentalists that come to us from band and orchestra see music differently than vocalists do, and bring a wide amount of experience that enhances everyone's experience.
The ability to enhance others' experience with your skill doesn't come from nowhere.
I've been in band obviously since middle school. I played trombone. It's become a big part of my life.
So I was in the musical my freshman year, my sophomore year, and I kind of got experience with like singing in like a group setting because I was in ensemble.
Understanding how music works and having done some sort of music is one thing, but why join a cappella or chorale now?
There was a spot open for me and I thought like, hey, I should just take this activity. I mean, I love dancing and singing. It makes me really happy to be a performer.
I decided to join choir this year because last year, my OMEA solo, I had Mrs. A as an accompanist, and she said, you know, you have a good ear, we could use you in choir.
Although their previous musical knowledge prepared them for the class, they're not just here for the credit, but the experience.
I'm really excited to build new bonds with like people that I am not super close with. Like we've become such like a tight-knit group.
To get like kind of like a brotherhood with the people around me. Just take those skills and take them into the future and just be happy with dancing and singing and doing my thing.
To build those tight bonds, gain experience for future endeavors, and ultimately have a good time is what choir is all about. And to be able to open that up for new people is amazing. This is William Wida for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Will. The girls volleyball team is now in their second round of conference play. Last night, the girls took on New Albany and were able to take them down in 3 sets. Key players throughout the game were Kyla McNeil with 11 kills, Gabby Dials with 8 kills, and Brooklyn Johnson holding down the back row with 13 digs. We caught up with Kyla McNeil to hear more about the win.
I think we really just fought hard this game. We knew we had it to, and we just did it. You know, winning in 3 sets, that just means that we played smart. And yeah, we really have to continue pushing forward. OCC play, you know, it's coming to the end, so is our season. So just really keep playing, especially with senior night coming up. We gotta play for our seniors, and yeah.
The boys soccer team won last night in a close game against Grove City, 3-1. After a competitive 0-0 first half, momentum shifted to the Lions at halftime. Goals were scored by Caden Sinke, Mitchell Wheeler, and Joa Benjamin. Assists were by Mitchell Wheeler and Ian Powell. The boys play again this Thursday at Dublin Jerome. Here's Caden Mitchell to talk more about their win.
I just think we all worked really hard and we all fought for the win. And everyone just wanted to get a win in the record. Yeah, that's it.
I think we executed our plan. We were more confident in the second half to take people on, and we just played really well all together as a team.
Thanks, guys. Our girls soccer team is now 4-0 in OCC play. Last night, they battled it out at Grove City and secured the win. The first half started out slow, and the game was tied at half, but the Lions were able to finish it with an impressive 4-2 win. Goals came from Jill Patton with 1 and Claire Highland with a hat trick. The Lions are home again tomorrow against Dublin Jerome.
Hey Evelyn, it looks like Brooke's back in the studio with us today.
Hey Brooke, what news do you have for us?
Hey guys, I'm so happy to be back. Well, the Lions tennis team is having a great season. Last Thursday's match marked the end of the regular season for the girls, finishing with a winning record. Now they're preparing for the sectional tournament, with the first few rounds taking place in a couple of hours. We spoke with Audrey Go to get her opinion on this year's season.
Our season went really well. We ended with a win-loss of 14-6, and I'm really proud of how we did as a team. I think we pulled through on a lot of matches where we could have lost. Me personally, I did really good. I think I had a win-loss of 15-5, and I'm really proud of that. I thought the season was going to be a little bit tougher, and I'm really excited to see how we'll do at sectionals today.
Thanks. Continuing on with sports, our girls cross-country team here at Lincoln is led by an extraordinary coach, Coach Callahan. Not only does he mentor the girls, but he has a unique approach and style to coaching. Our Ava Miller went out and got the story on how he's making a difference in the team.
The coaches here at Lincoln are very hardworking and successful, but one coach in particular has a different approach to coaching. Coach Callahan of the girls cross-country team is making a way for himself.
Many other sports teams are really harsh and they think of yelling at you as discipline when in reality, letting you make your own choices and take your own body seriously is what actually helps you get to where you need to be.
If you're somebody that is feeling more sore or beat up than usual, then let's chat before we go on a run today, because this is a good opportunity to kind of have a reset.
He doesn't demand anything out of us. He doesn't put a whole bunch of pressure on us. He just wants us to do our best and do what's best for us.
Callahan makes sure to get individual paces for everyone during workouts and talks to everyone individually or with their running group.
He certainly does. Another thing that coaches often struggle with is making sure JV and varsity teams get the same treatment. However, this is something Coach Callahan excels at.
Callahan's really supportive of everybody, JV and varsity. He was a JV kid in high school. He knows what it's like. It makes workouts for everybody. He doesn't like favor a group over the other.
Instead of focusing on wins and losses, Coach Callahan encourages the girls to match individual paces and push workout runs to make them better.
Callahan has helped me individually throughout this sport to push me whenever I'm having a really hard time and make me feel super confident going into races because he knows what I can do and how fast I can run.
Coach Beck and I spent a lot of time meeting to discuss what training is going to look like for upcoming week and put together training plans.
So the girls on the cross-country team are very diverse pace-wise. Whether they are the fastest runner or the slowest one, Coach Callahan makes sure to create a family environment for everyone on the team.
Callahan really emphasizes like the family part of like being a team. Like everybody on the team is so close. I've never heard of another sport that's like this one.
One thing I pride myself on with coaching is just my ability to build our culture and bring our team together regardless of whether you're our first runner or last runner. Just kind of build a family with the cross-country program.
Coach Callahan has a goal for the girls to return to the state competition this season. Completing this goal will require the hard work and dedication that he already has. This is Ava Miller for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ava. Well, Lincoln, that's all the news I have for you today. Sending it back to Grace and Evelyn at the news desk.
Thanks, Brooke.
Well, Lincoln, we've come to the end of our show.
Be sure to check out our Instagram for the latest Lincoln Now episode.
Bye.
Bye.